Today we're using the Saug. I made an overpowered class that you guys can get high kills as well as nukes with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for the barrel, I had the long barrel. Now this barrel right here is going to give you the most amount of damage range out of all the barrels in the category. I mean, you could also use the reinforced barrel for the bullet velocity as well if you do want that. But in the gameplay, I was using the long barrel for the damage range. You guys can see here, for the damage at effective range, it's 17.3, and the damage on that is 21, and the damage beyond range is 38.8, and the damage on that is 12. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I'm using the vertical foregrip. Now this is mainly going to target the recoil control. You could also use the ranger foregrip if you do want to move around a little bit faster. I was using the vertical foregrip in the gameplay just to help out at those longer range engagements. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 2% to the recoil gun kick control and then 35% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for the rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip for the slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, as well as ADS speed. Now, personally, I feel like this category is really personal preference, whether you want to ADS faster or have a faster sprint to fire speed. You could either swap over to the CQB grip, so that way you have the sprint to fire speed, or the ergonomic. It's really all up to you, but in the gameplay I was using the ergonomic grip. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 17% to the ADS speed and then 50% to the slide to fire speed. For my next attachment for the stock, I have one of the best stocks in the game, and that is the balance stock, for the fact that it gives you aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, as well as strafing movement speed. This attachment mainly focuses on the strafing movement speed. It doesn't really give it the most amount of movement speed. If you do want the most amount of movement speed, then use the light stock. But in the gameplay, I was using the balance stock. And here are all these stats on the screen. For the movement speed, I'm gaining 13% and then 18% to the crouch movement speed and 12% to the aim walking movement speed. For my next attachment for the fire mods, I'm using the recoil springs. This is going to help out with the horizontal and vertical recoil control at those longer ranges. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 10% to the recoil gun kick control, 10% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 10% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all the perks on the screen. For perk 1, I had flak jacket, so that way I could reduce the explosive as well as fire damage. For perk 2, I had dispatcher, so that way I could get my streaks much faster. And then perk 3, I had quartermaster, so that way I could get my lethals and tacticals back. You could also use guardian if you do hold on the objectives a lot, because it's going to heal you up faster. And then for perk greed perk, I had scavenger, so that way I could get my ammo back. For the wild card, you're going to want to use perk greed, so that way you guys can have all these perks. And then here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, today we're using the Saug. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Personally, not too much of a fan of the Saug. I mean, my opinion might change after this game, but I do wish it was a little bit broken, sort of how the not super broken, but you know, good like the BO4 one was, because that one was super good.
They're taking C. Get me eyes in the sky. Lost A.
He's gonna be right here.
We've claimed the advantage and now hold it. Losing B.
We're flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
Get me eyes in the sky.
So we are playing against people that have ghost on. Not too good. You got the harp.
Authorizing half deployment.
We'll call that baby in.
Got 10.
That was a real bad choke, I can't lie. Super horrible.
Patrolling with safety's off.
Oh, pooped on! You just got poop in your mouth. Oh my god, they just got put on a t-shirt.
Incoming flashback. Securing zone A.
Now, Salty wasn't lying about this class. He's the one that told me to use this, because I didn't know really what to use on the Saug, because I thought it was a little bit weak. I am highly mistaken. This thing is destroying right now. Holy moly.
Incoming grenade.
15 and still going. Yes, you heard it right. Oh my goodness, I could have got sniped in the forehead. Yep, I got just fried. That's on me. Oh, and he died of my thing. Honestly, that was a big choke by me. Choke master right here. We're 29 and 3 right now. Not too shabby. We're really just spawn trapping them. Holy moly. That dude had a shotgun.
Taking A.
You did play Black Ops 4. If you had double stock on, you would be able to strafe side to side extremely fast. And if you paired it up with this perk called Stalker, it's basically that would increase your crouch movement speed, so you would be able to move side to side extremely fast. I don't know if I made a video on it. I mean, I don't really think so because I wasn't really doing class setup content back then. It was more like 6v6. But if you look up Korean Savage's video on the Saug from BO4, there's a video where he was basically showing off the double stock, and that's kind of where I figured out that that thing was broken. See, I was missing a lot of my shots there, but that was just pretty far range. I can't lie. Oh yeah, that was really stupid of me. I don't know why I did that. That dude's using a Tarkov or Sarkov. Dude, we are just trapping them right now. Holy moly. Teammates did push up too far, so they did flip. Yeah, most of the time, if you don't, if you slide, a lot of the time you will die. So I highly recommend diving out of the way whenever you are in a situation with those spring bombs. I mean, the video that I recorded with the freaking compact, absolutely ridiculous. The way I died to my nuke, or off my nuke. IRL leaning right now. Alright, I did not mean to cap that flag.
All objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back.
On the UAV. Alright, I did not see his name. I just saw the C flag, so I kind of assumed that he was my teammate.
Losing A.
Low-key, not a good sign that we're triple capping. Reload.
We're losing Alpha. Losing A.
Sniper's dead. UAV in the turn. Have eyes on.
Losing B.
Got their long gun.
We're losing Charlie.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
For some reason I thought that was a spring bomb, and I thought I ran over it and survived somehow.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTB.
Patrolling with hand cannon.
See, the whole team left, which I'm
Authorizing UAV mission.
not sure why.
Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
There we go. The game's over. Probably got a nuke somehow. I'm not sure what he's recording with. Oh, I think the crick. But there we go. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.